Ugh. I hate a dirty butt. All right guys, when I was thinking about my backpacking system, especially my ultralight system, and had that mindset of let's ditch a chair because it weighs too much and I don't want to carry that weight, but I wanted to have a little bit of luxury, I didn't really know what to look for. So finding a simple, lightweight, small, luxury type piece of gear to take that would protect me from the ground and not get me muddy and stuff is something that I really wanted to find. So I did some searching online and I found this product, which is the mini pocket blanket from a brand called Matador. And I'm honestly really impressed with this. I've already taken it out and used it in the backcountry, and I took it on a kayaking trip that I went on recently, and I used this in the front of my tent to put gear down because I didn't have a vestibule, or my footprint didn't come out far enough, that kind of situation. And I wanted to keep dirt and stuff out of my tent, but wanted to keep gear out of my tent as well. It was just really convenient. So basically what this is a piece of fabric that is folded up really small, and it's a little tiny blanket. So if we open this up, it's in this cool little sewn on sleeve or bag, and it's surprisingly big enough for one person to kind of lounge on it. But there it is, the mini pocket blanket. So guys, this is what I'm talking about. Being able to put down some kind of protective layer, especially when the ground is wet, is just really convenient. I know it's kind of this weird luxury type thing, but even outside of a backcountry setting, to be able to take something like this to the park or a concert that's outside, that kind of thing, to keep you dry from wet grass or whatnot, it's a really cool application. And so Matador is the brand. This thing weighs less than 3 ounces. It's super, super lightweight, really tiny, and it's just a nice size for a single person. So if I am in the backcountry, I've got dirty, wet ground that I'm sitting on next to my fire or whatever, then I can be right here cooking and still have that protection, so that I'm not getting super dirty and stuff when I'm sitting on the ground, and then tracking that into my sleeping bag and into my tent and stuff. So that's one of my biggest frustrations when I go backpacking, is when the dirt shows up in my tent, and it's just how in the world did that much stuff and dirt get into my tent? It's kind of ridiculous. But being able to sit on something that's simple, lightweight, and just protects you from the ground is really nice. I want to point out that what they've done on this, I don't know how well you can see it, but they have sewn onto the blanket these folding lines, which I think is really cool, because you basically take this and you fold with all of these stitches on the outside, and it makes it really, really easy to get this folded back up into that little tiny pocket. The only downside to this is they have not done any kind of seam seal or seam taping on it, so in a really, really wet situation, you're gonna get some kind of water coming through those stitch lines. Really, that's a negligible type situation for me. I'm not even concerned about that at all. But for the size, the weight, and just that little bit of extra comfort that this pocket blanket adds in the backcountry, whether just to sit on, to have that protective layer like I've said before, or to use in front of your tent, or as a mini ground sheet to put gear that you don't want to get dirty onto the ground, especially sand and stuff. It's a really, really great product. Obviously, just a super lightweight, kind of soft, I believe it's a sil nylon that has this waterproof impregnated bottom to it. But I thought I'd just show you real quick how easy this is to fold up with those fold lines, so you get it to the same every time. Mind you, it doesn't have to be perfect. And then then you just wrap this little sleeve, tuck it in. I promise it's easy. There you go, little tiny pocket blanket. It's cool that they've got this little loop that's sewn on so you can like attach it, but yeah, Matador mini pocket blanket. I think it's a cool little product with it being so small, so lightweight, like size of a golf ball basically, just to throw it into your pack and use it for a lot of the uses that I already expressed here in the video. I think it's a cool product for 20 bucks. Yeah, it's definitely worth purchasing for a lot of different uses. So there you go, guys, the Matador mini pocket blanket. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Have an awesome day.